If you're a fan of K-pop, you may be surprised to learn some of your favorite singers are actually American imports. These K-pop stars haven't been able to cross over to the Western world, but that doesn't mean they haven't tried. From a singer who started on American Idol to a K-pop rapper who was kicked out of his group for sending anti-Korean messages, you'll be shocked at who turns up on this list. Just wait until you see Jessi's backstory. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Today, we're discussing 10 K-pop bands with American band members. Eric Nam. You never know what can happen when you start putting personal content on YouTube. If you're a singer Eric Nam, that would mean you scored a huge audition with Korea's version of American Idol. Just after graduating from Boston College in 2011, the Atlanta, Georgia native started posting videos of himself covering his favorite K-pop songs. It didn't take long for those videos to reach the eyes and ears of star audition producers. The producers of the program called Nam and changed his life forever. After competing on the show for 8 months, Nam signed with B2M Entertainment and never looked back. He has become a total heartthrob in the K-pop world, and girls lose their minds anytime he is around. It's easy to see why. Just look at the guy. He's so dreamy. These days, Eric Nam hosts a web show called After School Club, which allows K-pop stars to connect to their fans overseas. He's also released a ton of solo content, and in 2016 has worked on an English-speaking album. Out of everyone on this list, Eric Nam seems to be the one most ready to break into the American market, and we can't wait to see if he's able to pull it off. Ailee. K-pop fans have been freaking out over Ailee, and many will be surprised to learn the singer is actually from America. Ailee's real name is Amy Lee, and she is known as Korea's Beyonce. If you've ever heard her sing, you would understand why it's a fitting nickname. The singer is another K-pop star that got her start thanks to singing in YouTube videos. Ailee even tried to take over the American market before her K-pop days by performing on The Mari Show. Mari hosted a series of shows called Mari Idol. If you aren't familiar with this show, let's just say it isn't the place you'd want to go to start your singing career. With her unsuccessful attempts trying to become an American star, the singer packed her bags and headed for South Korea. She released her hit song, Heaven, and K-pop fans instantly fell in love with her. The New Jersey-born star is now back in the US and trying to break through the American market once again. Ailee has dropped her K-pop name and has chosen to go by A-Leanne in the US. We hope to see more of the Korean-American songstress, but only time will tell if she will conquer the Western Hemisphere. Yoon Mi Rae. Rapper Yoon Mi Rae is no stranger to the K-pop scene. She has been a part of it since the 90s. Back then, things weren't always so easy for the star. She found that many people weren't ready to warm up to the idea of hip-hop in Korea. Because of this, she developed her skills in South Korea's underground hip-hop scene. Now that hip-hop is more mainstream, she has become Korea's most famous female rapper. Many fans have compared Yoon Mi Rae to American artist Lauryn Hill. Did you know that Yoon Mi Rae isn't actually from Korea? The rapper's real name is Natasha Shanta Reed, and she was born in Fort Hood, Texas. Her father was a military man and based in Fort Hood, making Yoon Mi Rae not only an American, but also a Texan. Because of her ethnic makeup, half African American, half Korean, the rapper has experienced a lot of prejudice. In the States, she found that people didn't accept her because she wasn't African American enough, and in Korea, they told her she wasn't Korean enough. She would book gigs, and Korean makeup artists would try to make her skin look lighter. Thankfully, she has come a long way and is widely accepted amongst K-pop stars and fans. Jay Park. Another Korean hip-hop star to call the US home is rapper Jay Park. Before he could even graduate from high school in his hometown, Seattle, Washington, he was being groomed to become a Korean star. When he was just 17 years old, the rapper found himself in Korea, unable to speak the language and with no knowledge of Korean pop music. After 3 long years of vocal and dance lessons, the K-pop star finally reached the masses on Korean television. He was part of a documentary that allowed fans to watch the training process for Korean pop star hopefuls. Jay Park was one of the show's standout performers, and fans voted him to lead the group 2AM. Sadly, his stint with the group was short-lived. Fans of the rapper did some digging and found some controversial comments he had made about Korea on a friend's MySpace page. The unflattering comments led to 2AM releasing Park of his contract. Don't worry, because that isn't the end of Jay Park's story. The rapper now has an incredible solo career, and 2AM was never really able to take off. It looks like Jay Park is having the last laugh after all. Jessica Jung. If you're a fan of Korean pop music, then you're probably familiar with Jessica Jung. The singer has a huge following in Asia, and it's easy to see why. Not only is she gorgeous, but she also has the voice of an angel. In Korea, women want to be her, and guys want to date her. You might be shocked to learn that this talented beauty isn't from Korea at all. The girls' generation singer was actually born and raised in San Francisco. It wasn't until she was scouted to become a trainee at the age of 11 that she called Korea home. Since then, Jung has kept herself busy being a co-producer, creative director, singer, and actress. There's literally nothing this woman can't do. She is also finding great success as a solo artist, not to mention the fact that she launched her own fashion brand in 2014, which just opened its first store in New York City's Soho neighborhood. Seriously, Jessica Jung is superwoman. The only controversy this girl has is in regards to her plastic surgery and her icy exterior. Many fans have complained that the star isn't very approachable. Jung thinks it's because the way she looks and the fact that she is a little shy around new people. John Park. If there is one K-pop star that Americans should already be familiar with, it's John Park. You may have seen him during his stint on American Idol's 9th season, where he was a semi-finalist. Ultimately, he didn't win his season, but the singer wasn't quite ready to give up on his dream. It wasn't until he was attending Northwestern University that he decided to try becoming an Asian pop singer. Park ended up competing on Korea's Superstar K2 and became a finalist, but didn't take home the gold. Thankfully, fans loved him, and he's been able to make a career singing full-time as a K-pop star. But this hasn't come without its setbacks. He's worried that his fans won't take his music seriously because they focus too much on his looks. The singer states that he doesn't do anything to maintain his handsome image because he's too focused on his music. He also had issues with the Korean culture because he is originally from Chicago, Illinois. John Park struggled when adapting to his new home. Not only could he not speak the language very well, but he found that many of his mannerisms he learned in America weren't acceptable in Korea. Surprisingly, he had a hard time expressing himself and maintaining relationships with Korean friends. Krystal Jung. If the last name Jung sounds familiar, it's because we've already discussed this next pop star's older sister, Jessica Jung. Just like her sister, Krystal Jung is from San Francisco. Their parents settled in the city after leaving South Korea in the 1980s. Jung's real name is Krystal with a C, but she changed it to Krystal with a K after she became a K-pop superstar. The songstress is best known for being the lead singer in the K-pop girl group FX. She was scouted at the same time as her sister, but she was only 9 years old at the time. The pair packed up everything and moved to Korea and haven't looked back since. Krystal went to Hanlim Performing Arts School, where she graduated in 2013. Since then, she has been singing, acting, and making headlines. One of the biggest rumors came from a suspected relationship she had with Korean rapper T.O.P. The pair were spotted everywhere together, but neither of them ever confirmed their relationship. Krystal and her label maintain that she is single and not looking to mingle. She's too busy focusing on her career as one of the most famous Korean singers and actresses. Kevin O. The year 2016 was all about newcomer Kevin O. After years of preparation and hard work, the singer can finally call himself a K-pop star. Before he was warming the hearts of millions on Korean television, O showed off his singing skills on YouTube. He recorded videos of himself singing cover songs, and he became quite a hit. So much so that his videos actually encouraged K-pop star and winner of Superstar K4, Roy Kim, to audition for the popular Korean singing competition. Things came full circle in 2016 when O won his own season of Superstar K7. He is quickly becoming a huge deal in Asia, and when you hear his voice, it's not hard to hear why. His unique husky singing voice is only matched with his amazing guitar skills. Considering he has no problem performing in Korean, it's surprising to us that he isn't a native South Korean. Kevin O was actually born and raised in New York, and he even attended Dartmouth College in New Hampshire. This is pretty impressive if you ask us. Not only is this singer super talented, but he has the brains to back it up. Kevin O is just breaking into the K-pop scene, but we are expecting great things from this new superstar. Jessi. While the band Lucky J is relatively new, debuting in 2014, female rapper Jessi of the group is anything but. She actually made her first K-pop appearance all the way back in 2005. The artist was born in New York and raised in New Jersey. In 2013, she auditioned for a Korean project in the States and was thrilled when she was actually cast. At the age of 15, she had to pack up her life and move to Korea to start training. By the age of 17, she made her debut as Jessica H.O. and released a single album called Get Up. The next year, she became a guest singer for the group Uptown. Just a quick fun fact. Did you know that Jessi actually took fellow American Yoon Mi Rae's spot when she replaced her as the rapper for Uptown? Pretty crazy, right? In 2009, Jessi dropped the HO from her name and tried to rebrand herself as just Jessica, but the Korean market didn't catch on. She went back into a 5-year hiatus and didn't come back until Lucky J was formed. She is now known as Jessi and is beloved all over the world for the way she treats her fans and her amazing rap skills. Her long history on the K-pop scene proves that she isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Sam Kim. One of the newest Korean Americans to break onto the K-pop scene is Sam Kim. He is so new that he had to change his name to Sam Gim to not get confused with the popular Asian chef with the same name. In 2014, Kim, or we guess Gim in this case, was the runner-up K-pop Star 3. Many people didn't realize at the time that the singer-songwriter actually calls the US his home. The young star grew up in Washington State and went to Todd Beamer High School in Federal Way. Don't worry, we aren't sure where that is either, but it sounds amazing. Most recently, he has made headlines for his dramatic weight loss, though we don't think he looked very big during his stint on K-pop Star 3. The singer lost a whopping 55 pounds. When asked how he lost all the weight, he attributed it to adding more chicken to his diet. We aren't buying it. Considering how prevalent plastic surgery is in K-pop, we think there may be some medical intervention here. Either way, he is a bright new star on the K-pop scene, and we can't wait to see what is in store for Sam Gim. How many of these K-pop stars did you know were from America? Start a discussion in the comment section below. For more K-pop action, check out 10 embarrassing K-pop star fails and accidents. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe to The Taco.